guys, so this is how I make my iced coffee every morning. When I decide to have iced coffee. Right now I can't have hot coffee because of my nose. I have to drink it lukewarm, and I hate lukewarm coffee. It's disgusting and it's pointless to drink it. So this is how I do my iced coffee. This is a Chemex, if anyone is wondering. This is like a hand brewed coffee versus a coffee pot or a Keurig. It's just a lot better for you. You can't have like any chemicals build up. I mean, it's really easy to wash, and it keeps the flavor from your coffee in it a lot better. So the first thing I do is I get my coffee, or my water, sorry. And this is my glass that I use. So I fill it about halfway up with water, and then I put it in just my kettle. And this is just a level kettle. And I bought my kettle and my Chemex, and I got a couple of other things off of a website. So I stick this on and let it boil till it comes to a boil. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put ice in the bottom of my Chemex, and I'm going to grind up my beans. And I'll grind my beans really fast to show you guys what beans I use. Okay, so these are the beans that I have right now. I actually have some more from Costco, but they're disgusting and I don't want to drink those. I really need to just do away with them. So these are snickerdoodle beans. These are whole beans from a local place down the road for me called The Extra Ingredient, and they smell so good and they taste so good. I used to like to put a lot of sugar in my coffee, and now I feel like I don't have to, because number one, I'm weaning myself off of sugar, and number two, the taste from this makes it sweet enough with the creamer that I use. So it's really awesome that I don't have to do that. The other beans that I have right here are from a local coffee shop. They're from a place called Beansboro, which is just in Greensboro. And these are from Honduras, and this is just a really light roast coffee. It's got hints of cherry, watermelon, and honey in it. So I'm kind of excited. I think I'm going to try this one today. I haven't opened it yet. I got it before my surgery, which was almost a week ago, and I haven't opened it yet because I haven't been able to taste due to my surgery. But now that I'm able to taste and have I can enjoy a cup of coffee, I'm going to try these out this morning. So all I do is measure these out and stick it in my little handy dandy El Cheapo grinder here. And I measure out about 4 tablespoons of coffee, just because since I'm going to be watering the coffee down with water. It's going to be iced. I want the taste to still be a little bit more bold. So I'm going to get that done, and we'll continue from there. Okay, so my water is ready now. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've filled my Chemex up with ice. I have filled my drinking cup up with ice. So all I need to do now is I need to use these little coffee filters that are specifically made for Chemex. And these are really cool. They're paper and they're biodegradable, so these can go in my compost. When I'm done with them, I can just pull it straight out of my Chemex and throw it in my compost underneath the sink. These are really awesome because it helps with the extraction of regular, the flavor of your coffee. And excuse me, it's also it keeps a bunch of like oils and grounds and stuff like that you kind of see floating around in a regular cup of coffee. It keeps that out of your coffee. And these are pre-folded. All you have to do is wet them to kind of get like that cardboardy-ish, paper-ish taste off of your coffee. And it just looks like this. And it's pre-folded. It's pre-folded like this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet it, and then I'm going to take a corner. See, there's a couple of corners over here. I'm going to take a corner and open it up so that it's like this. So I'm going to wet it first. Make sure you drip the excess water off of it. And then, let's move this so you can see. I'll just pull apart this one corner, and that leaves 3 papers over here. When you open it, you just want to make sure that the ones that have the most, the three, whatever you want to call it, they're thicker, the thicker side, that you put towards the mouth of your Chemex, which is right here. So you just stick it straight in, and it looks just like this. And then from there, I'll just stick my beans in, my ground beans in. Okay, so I'm not using a tripod anymore, so this will probably be a little shaky, but I wanted to get a close-up look so you guys could watch to see the brew process of a Chemex. So I've got my beans in here, I've got my filter on, my ice in the bottom, so now I'm just going to pour my water. And I just pour in. And then just let that flow down for a second, and it gets what they call a bloom, which is where like the coffee rises. And then it slowly comes down here. You can see it through the bottom, and then starts filling up the ice slowly. And what I like about the Chemex and iced coffee is it does drop down into the ice, excuse me, in a slow process. So I don't have to worry about my Chemex breaking. And it just makes sure that the flavor still stays in my coffee, which really excites me. I don't know, you guys can call me a coffee geek, coffee nerd, whatever. But it's just a really fun process to watch. And it reminds me of back in the day when I used to work at Starbucks and made iced coffee drinks and any kind of coffee drinks of the sort. So we'll just speed up through this process for you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like when all of the water has drained through. You just have the coffee left, the grounds of the coffee. So I take this out and I put it in my compost bowl under the sink to carry out to my compost pile at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm taking this out and I'm going to stick it in my compost pile under my sink down here. And now all I have left to do is to just pour this coffee straight into this. Leave a little bit of space for creamer. This is my creamer that I use. This is just the So Delicious French vanilla creamer. It's dairy free, so that's why I choose to use this. It's actually really delightful too. I'll pour that in. Stir it up. And voila. Good to go, y'all. Alright, so that's it. That's how I make my coffee when I make iced coffee. It's delicious. Even if you do like sweet stuff, it's pretty sweet, so I can promise you, you probably won't need to add sugar. Of course, if you use even any other creamer, if you put a decent amount in there, you won't have to add any sugar, so you won't have to worry about, oh my gosh, is it going to be sweet enough for me? If you have any more questions about it, or if you guys are interested in maybe seeing more about the Chemex coffee maker and how I do like regular coffee, or just learning more about it and possibly trying to ditch your regular coffee maker or your Keurig, just drop a comment below and I can give you guys some more information on the Chemex, as well as a couple of other brewing processes that I use. My coffee maker broke, I don't know, like 6 months ago, and I just didn't get another one. And I had my Chemex before that too. I just wasn't using it on an everyday basis. My husband actually bought me a Keurig for Christmas because I wanted one, and then literally a month after I got it, we sold it just because it's too much, you know, there's too much bacteria that can get in it, and there's just, I don't want to have to do all of that cleaning just to make sure that I'm not taking in like a streptococcus or something. So anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for future updates. And as I said, if you have any questions, comment below and I will be sure to get back to those. Thanks guys. Have a good day.